This dish is traditionally done with beef, lembu rendang. It's an Indonesian dish, culturally significant to Western Java. It's a dish that typically is prepared over a number of days. The whole family is involved. Children are used for pounding the spices, mixing, night and day. It's a dish that's best served the day after it's cooked. So it's traditionally made for weddings, large ceremonies, and served prepared days before the ceremony. I spent 22 years in Southeast Asia. My partner was of the Batak tribe, historically a cannibalistic tribe in Sumatra. And this dish was introduced to me at a wedding, at a typical Malay wedding. As I said, it's cooked over a number of days, so the flavor just soaks into the meat and melts in your mouth. It's a very salty dish. In Indonesia, I would go every day for this dish to a little place in Java by the road that was run by this old couple. And if I went by there 2 times a day, I'd have this dish 2 times a day. It's absolute heaven. Spice Islands were colonized by the Dutch, who regulated the trade of all the spices from Southeast Asia to Europe. The paste is usually prepared in a typical mortise and pestle, a granite. It's quite often a granite mortise and pestle, pounded into a dry paste. But we're substituting the beef for the chicken because the chicken cooks much quicker. The chicken is browned in the pan with garlic, then removed from the pan, and the paste is poured in with the remaining oil from the chicken and caramelized. So you want to keep on stirring so that you don't burn it, and caramelize the paste. Once the paste is caramelized, the chicken's put back in. You run out and get a coconut. Not too young, not too old, just right. You take the flesh from the coconut and you chop it up finely, and you mix it with water, and you drain it through a cloth, a white cloth. I forget what they call it. And that gives you a fresh coconut milk. So you typically do this 2 or 3 times until it gets really nice and thick coconut milk. Then you add the coconut milk, and you add some sugar, a little bit of sugar, some secret spices, and you simmer for 2 or 3 hours. You got to constantly stir it so that you don't burn to the bottom of the pan. And what you want to get is a nice dry consistency. So you'll continue to simmer this until a lot of the moisture